Every year, man. Every single year. The same old shit. We got the great unveiling of the new cars. 99% of the cars, they all look the same. Every single one of them look the same. The Mercedes car, what's so different about the Mercedes car? Don't care about the little feathers on the front. They've added a little bit of plastic on the front of the car. I don't give a shit about that. When you look at the car from a fan's point of view, you look at it, you think the car looks the same. The clothes look the same. Lewis Hamilton's hair looks the same. Valtteri Bottas has still not grown his beard. He said this year he was going to grow his beard 5 inches long. And he still hasn't done it. So is he going to win the world title? Of course he's not. Now let's on to Red Bull. Actually, forget Red Bull for now. What about Renault? The big car launch, all done behind closed doors. Now, if you've got a new car coming out, you got a new driver, you got Esteban Ocon, maybe future world, no, not maybe, definitely, in my opinion, future world champion. He hasn't been in Formula One for 1 full season. He's finally got himself a drive with Renault. Teammate Daniel Ricciardo. So you'd think Renault would want to put it to the whole world. They'd want to put it on a big shiny platter on the big stage and say, look, these are my 2 drivers. This is Esteban Ocon. This is Daniel Ricciardo. This is our new car. Because their car looks different. Most of it's black, but they've got a hint of yellow. So you would think they would want to put it on the stage and show everybody their new car. But what did they do? No. The only way you could see if you were invited only. Not like Ferrari. No. Not like Ferrari. They had the biggest build-up. It was like a movie premiere. It was like the Star Wars premiered on the cinema. You had the big stage, you had the big curtains, you had the big speakers. It looked like the London Town Hall. It was in Italy, but it looked like London Town Hall. It was all posh. You had all the dancers, you had all the ballet dancers, you had the mark on the keyboard, you had everything. The fans, everybody was there. I've got to hand it to Ferrari. They did have a good build-up. Every year, Ferrari put the effort into it. And this year, they never let us down. Well, they never let the Ferrari marks down. Now, was it any good? Was it interesting? Did the car look any different? Of course it never. Yes, it was red. We all know the cars are going to be red. But did it look any different? No. Even Sebastian Vettel was not even interested. Charles Leclerc was standing there with a dummy in his hand, wasn't even looking at Sebastian Vettel. But Sebastian Vettel spent a whole hour looking at the dancers at the front of the stage. He wasn't interested in the car. This car was there. He wasn't looking at it. What was he looking at? He was looking at the girls at the front of the stage. Russian ballet dancers. I'm sure Vettel's going to be getting one of those numbers later on tonight. He wasn't interested in the car. He knows Ferrari screwed him. He knows Ferrari's give Charles Leclerc a 5-year deal. He knows Ferrari don't give a shit about him. So does he give a shit about the car? In my opinion, no. Like I said, he spent 1 hour of the big unveiling of the Ferrari car looking at the girls at the front. He didn't give a shit, trust me. And do you blame him? Of course you don't. The way they've disrespected Vettel, making Charles... But Charles, come on, let's face it. Charles Leclerc is the main driver at Ferrari. Charles Leclerc is the main driver. And Vettel's been shit to the side. And they're thinking, right, one more deal and you're out. We'll get someone in to replace you. Now, is Vettel going to take that, in my opinion? No. If you watch my video, Flaming Tarmac video, last week, you would have known what I said. I said that Vettel is going to come out this season, he's going to come out the blocks, and he's going to take the shit to Charles Leclerc. He knows this is his last season at Ferrari. Make or break. And I think he's going to go for it, and I think he's going to out-qualify Charles Leclerc, and I think at the end of the season, he's going to finish higher than Charles Leclerc. So that was a Ferrari unveiling. Now, Mercedes. Let's get on to Mercedes. You'd think Mercedes, 6-time world champion in a row, 6-time drivers champion in a row, the biggest team in F1, maybe going to win the 7-time constructors title. They are odds-on favourites to win it this year. Maybe, and then you got, obviously, you know the story about Lewis Hamilton. You'd think that they'd put on a nice big show, big spread, all the fucking colours, all on the stage, all the fucking lights. But did you see it? No. All we got on the internet, on YouTube, was saying Mercedes unveiling coming soon. There was a picture of Toto, there was a picture of Lewis Hamilton, and there was a picture of Valtteri Bottas on the screen, and they were saying to us, video coming soon. 1 hour later, no video. So I was thinking, where's this video? Have they got lost? Has Bottas got lost? Is Bottas down the road, chewing gum, playing football? And where's Lewis Hamilton on his simulator, playing GT Sports with the sweat? Because you know that Lewis Hamilton just wants to beat the sweat from esports. He don't give a shit about GT Sports. He knows that game is dog shit. But he's getting, yeah, cashing in. He don't give a shit. 2 hours later, still waiting for the video on YouTube, and it finally surfaced. The live video finally surfaced on YouTube. And it says, you had Hamilton, Toto speaking, talking about, oh, it's going to be a tough season. Same old shit they've been saying for 6 years. Or Ferrari stepped up, Red Bull stepped up. Yeah, we know what you're going to say. You're not exactly going to come out and say that you're going to win it, are you? You're not going to exactly come out and say Ferrari's not going to beat us. You're not exactly going to come out and say, you know what, Lewis Hamilton's going to win the title, are you? You just say the same old thing, year in, year out. Ferrari's improved, Red Bull's improved, and it's going to be a three-way fight. Yeah. 10 minutes later, end the feed. That's it. No build-up, no nothing. We were lucky to see the front of the car. That was it. There was no build-up, no nothing. And it was at Silverstone. Nothing. So there goes your Mercedes fans. Lee Ferrari put an effort on. Had a big night out. You had a big stage. You had the guys in the suit at Morello. You had all the suits all dressed up. And it was a big unveiling. Now, AlphaTauri. At the beginning of the AlphaTauri build-up, I thought, you know what? This is going to be good. It was similar to Ferrari. It was in like a modern little place. It wasn't as like old school as Ferrari. Because Ferrari was in some old school building. Looked about 300 years old. But AlphaTauri had a nice little stage. Had the lights. Had all the glass. They had cars flying everywhere. You had ballet dancers flying everywhere. It was absolutely amazing at the beginning. But as time went on, I just wanted to see the car. You had about 100 people circling the stage with all the suits on, with all the new sponsors, AlphaTauri sponsors. Great. But you just went on a little bit, and finally the car come out, and I thought, amazing. That's the best car I've seen for 5 years. That car was amazing. It was old school. It had the white, it had the dark blue, and I was impressed. AlphaTauri, amazing car. My favourite car this year, best looking car this year for me, I've seen them all now, it's AlphaTauri and Williams. Definitely. AlphaTauri and Williams. They are the best looking cars. And I'm not saying they're going to win the title. Far from it. I'm just saying what they look like. It looked amazing. Red Bull, they didn't even have it unveiling. They just had a YouTube video of Max Verstappen spinning round Silverstone. But looked like he had about 10 Red Bulls spinning everywhere around Silverstone. That was the unveiling of that. Was lucky, it wasn't even unveiling. It was like I said, it was just him driving in the car. So that was a bit of a letdown by Red Bull. So the only unveiling really was Ferrari, AlphaTauri, Renault behind closed doors, Toro Rosso, they're gone because it's AlphaTauri now, and then Alfa Romeo. I just saw bits of their pictures online. Pictures, that's it, no video. So it looks like they kind of forget about it. They're trying to forget about this 2020 already before it's over. They're not, the majority of teams are contracting 2021. They're already, every time you hear the voices of the drivers and the engineers, team managers, they're saying already, they're saying, right, we've got a contract in 2021. Well, obviously, 2020 is the lower teams. They reckon the lower teams could mid-season, they're going to start dropping off more, and you're going to start seeing Ferrari, you're going to start seeing Red Bull, Mercedes pushing forward and leaving the middle teams behind, because the middle teams are going to be contracting more in 2021, because obviously when the 2021 season starts, they want to get off to a good start. So it's going to be close at the beginning, but come middle of the season, you're going to start seeing the middle teams go right back. And that's what they're saying already. And that's understandable. If you were someone like McLaren, and you know that you're going to be good in 2021, and you want to get off to a big start, a quick start, straight at the blocks, because you're going to have that Mercedes engine, you're going to have that Mercedes power unit, you want to get straight away. You want to get off to a good start. So people like Renault as well. Renault are basically saying now that they know this season is going to be a flop. It's like they're going back again. They reckon this season that Renault's going to finish lower than they did last season. And because they're concentrating more now on the 2021 car, they've got high hopes for 2021. They got Ocon, they got Daniel Ricciardo. We'll see how that works out. But they said they've got a plan, and they said 2021 they're going to moving on. Williams, hopefully they're going to start doing well in 2021. 2026, let's face it, we all know before the season even starts, before Fat Crafty Mark comes out and says lights out of the way we go in Australia, we all know that as soon as the season starts, come mid-season, Williams is going to be at the bottom. Let's face it, they're not going to be fighting in the middle season. I know it's the unveiling, I know everybody's getting excited, we go, oh, the new cars, but let's face it, Williams is going to be at the back. 2021, I don't know what's going on in 2021, but 2020, Williams is going to be at the back, and that's it. Let's face facts. Facts. Now, one unveiling I didn't mention, and I thought it was up there with AlphaTauri and Ferrari, was McLaren. McLaren had a good unveiling. They had the stage. It was at the McLaren factory. He had Lando Norris talking about it on his Twitch, because I follow Lando Norris on Twitch. Very entertaining on Twitch, Lando Norris. Big up to Lando Norris. Yeah, and he was talking about he's going to the McLaren factory. They're going to have the unveiling, new cars, new suits. And I was impressed. The car this time, I think last year the halo was black. This year the halo is all orange, and I like that look. And they've gone for the matte look. Most of the cars now are all matte. There's no shiny cars now in the grid. They're all matte. And it all started with Ferrari, really. They started with the matte colour. Everybody thought, whoa. The only car that isn't matte is Mercedes. They're keeping with the shiny colour. Because they've got the gunmetal and they've got all the stars on it. The shininess, the glass shines off the stars and it glitters. And maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe they just don't want to go like everybody else with matte. But AlphaTauri is matte. Red Bull's matte. I think Williams is matte. I'm not sure if Williams is matte, but the majority of them, bar two, are matte. So that's the way they're going. I think maybe when 2021 season starts, the cars, everybody's going to be matte. And at first, when I saw Ferrari, I still think Ferrari should be shiny. I don't care gloss. I don't care what anybody says. Ferrari should be shiny. It just does not look right. Ferrari matte. It just doesn't look right. And that's just my opinion. So that was the unveiling. That was this week, all the unveiling. Winter testing just started. Winter testing coming in the morning. Half an hour later. That was me. Winter testing. If you get some people on the internet and they got all these YouTube channels and they just want to get big hits, likes, whatever, if they're coming on the internet and say, oh, winter testing is amazing, they are chatting utter shit. Trust me. Winter testing, winter testing, for an example, Lewis Hamilton tops the chart from day morning and afternoon, right? Second is Bottas. Third is Ocon. No, not Ocon. Yeah, Checo. Perez. He's third. Leclerc 7th or 8th. Vettel didn't even make it to the winter testing. They're saying that Vettel is sick. They gave him a few tablets, took him to the doctors, and they've tucked him up in bed. I'm sure one of those dancers from Italy, them ballet dancers, I'm sure they'll be tucking him in bed tonight. Trust me. Trust me, Vettel. I know what you're doing, mate. And it ain't that you're sick. You just had too much drink last night, and really, you've got a hangover. Let's face it, you got a hangover. You're dehydrated. Drank too much of that last night. You've come into winter testing, and now you're a gunner. You're dehydrated, you need to get to sleep. And I know, like I said, you got someone tucking you in tonight, so don't worry about it. Vettel never made the winter testing today. He'll be back out tomorrow. But Max Verstappen, 186 laps he made today. 186 laps. He couldn't wait to get back into that Red Bull car. He's raring to go for the season. And I'm telling you now, this season, for me, is a season of the rivalries. I'm going to start from the bottom. You got the Williams drivers. You got Russell. Who's the other Williams driver now? What's his name? Latif, whatever his name is. Versus Russell. You've got Albon versus Verstappen. Verstappen versus Hamilton. Hamilton versus Bottas. Vettel versus Leclerc. Leclerc versus Hamilton. Leclerc versus Verstappen. And then you got the two McLaren. I'll tell you know what? The only two, and you got Albon versus Verstappen as well. And Ocon versus Ricciardo. So you got rivalry all round. This season, 2020 season, is a season of the rivalries. And in my opinion, that's the way it's going to go. It's going to be an exciting season. Midfield battle, front battle. Let's face it. I don't care what anybody says. Let's face it. The championship is between two teams. I'm not about the driver. I'm on about the teams. The championship team is between two teams. Ferrari or Mercedes. That's it. You might be a Max Verstappen fan. You might be a Red Bull fan. You might be Dutch. And that's basically you're a Verstappen fan. But you've got to wake up in the morning and be real to yourself. Red Bull, and I'm going to tell you now, I'm not telling you about 2021. I'm telling you about 2020. 2020 season, Red Bull is not winning the title. The constructors, never going to happen. It's between Mercedes and Ferrari. And that's it. 2021, I ain't got a clue. But 2020 is between them two teams. Now, Drivers' Championship, that's going to be a little bit more interesting. My opinion, I still think Lewis Hamilton's the favourite. But you never know what's going to happen, do you? Bottas might step up. Matt Bottas might discover another coffee we don't know about. Another espresso. He might not have a double espresso this time. He might even have a triple espresso to give him that triple energy. And do I think Bottas is going to win the title? No. Do I think Max Verstappen's going to win the title? I don't know. Do I think Vettel's going to win the title? I don't know. Do I think Charles Leclerc's going to win the title? No. Do I think Hamilton's going to win the title? My opinion, I don't know. So that's how it goes. So we've got the F1 70. 70th anniversary of F1. A special year for F1. If you come to this channel for some technical input, degradation, the flippers at the back of the car, the engineering aspects of the car, you ain't going to get that here. If you want some fun, humour and real talk that you want to listen to about F1, come to my channel. Solo P1. Okay? Solo P1. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the alert button. So when I get round to making a video, it could be now, it could be tomorrow, it could be the week after, it could be 2 weeks after. But when I make that record and I upload it, your phone will go ding ding. And it'll pop up on your phone. Solo P1 just uploaded a video. And when you see that on your phone, you're going to think to yourself, I'm going to have a good day. Because when you watch my video, it's always going to cheer you up. If you don't like my video, there you go. And if you do like my video, there you go. Simple. I'm not here to be liked. Not here to be liked. I don't give a shit if you like me. And I don't give a shit if you do like me. If you like me, good. If you don't like me, I don't give a shit. I'm here to entertain the people who like me. I got 84 subscribers. 84 subscribers. There may not be a lot to certain people. Some people got 2K subscribers, 5K subscribers, 500,000 subscribers. Good for them. But my channel, real talk. What you get here is real talk. No fake. Simple talk. Real talk. I could easily get into the technical part of the car, technical part of F1. But what's the point of that? You're going to sit there and go, yeah, I'm going to listen to him, yeah. Technical, yeah, talk about the tyres, talk about the tyre wear, I could easily get into all that. But I choose not to. I want to keep it simple for you guys. When I watch my video, you want to sit back, click on my Solo P1 channel, and you want to be entertained. This is why you come here. And this is why I've got 84 subscribers. There may not be a lot, but they're my 84 subscribers. And I've got 55 on Twitch as well, by the way. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, there you go, Solo_P1. But I'm going to wrap up now. This is the end of the Solo P1 Flaming Tarmac. I'll be back next week. I'm not going to be back tomorrow talking about winter testing. Never going to happen. I'll probably tweet a few things on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, you can interact with me on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. Solo P1. I'm on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. If you want to talk to me about F1, DM me, whatever, hit me up, and I'll hit you back. So yeah, this is Solo P1 Flaming Tarmac ending. I'm about to go to bed because I am tired, and it is the end of the F1 review. I'll see you next week, guys. This is Solo P1 signing out. Bwah!